Alright, so I'm going to show you how to print with a single color and a double color. If you're printing with a single color, you need just a nickel size amount of ink at the top. I'm adding more here because there's not much left. Okay. I want to make sure the cap is on really well, or my ink is going to dry out really quickly. We have a limited amount. Hope you can hear me. I'm going to take my brayer, which is our roller, and I'm going to coat my brayer in the ink. I do not want any glops, but I don't want to bring anything down here. I want to keep it all here, because I'm going to need the room. Okay. Then I'm going to take my stamp. I'm going to put my stamp down here at the bottom, and I'm going to roll the ink onto my stamp. Turn it around. Make sure that you get everything, but you do not need to push really hard at all. Just make sure it's all covered. Put the brayer back so that the brayer is in the ink, but the handle isn't. I'm going to take my stamp back to the table, and I'm going to go ahead and print it this way. So I'm going to go ahead and put my stamp down. And then I can either use my hand if the tool is being used, or I can use the printing tool. And I don't want to slide my stamp around, I'm just using lots of pressure. And I peel off my stamp. Okay, so that's how to print with a single color. Now, we'll come back over here. To print with a double color, I don't have any white here, but I'm going to add not a nickel size amount now because that's too much. I have two colors. I'm going to add a dime size amount of each color at the top. You'll notice that I have it set up so orange and white are blending together. Don't choose different colors to blend, guys, besides the ones that are already out here. Otherwise we'll have a whole mess. And I'm going to take my seam brayer, okay, the one right here, and I'm not going to be moving it back and forth. I don't want to mix the colors. I just want them to touch. So I'm going to keep that pretty much right up here. Take my stamp again, and I'm going to roll it right on. Now if I were to move this over, I would just get more ink, but it would get all smeary. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my stamp over like this, pick up a little bit more ink, because I don't want this to mix together. And then I can match up my color on the other side. Same process as before. I'm going to take my stamp over to my table, put it down on my paper, and peel off. Now this might not show up as well with the white. We do have black paper you can print on. Okay. If you want to change colors, you have to wash everything off and dry it really well. If you don't do that, you'll contaminate the ink, but you'll also get a watery print and it won't work for you.